My work colleagues are the kind of people that if I see outside of work walking down the street, I cross over. Punch in the back of the head. But whenever someone new starts in the office, I'm always super nice to them just in case it's an episode of Undercover Boss. I'm like, hi, my name's Bob. Pleased to meet you. If you need anything, just let me know. P.S. I need 50 grand for new legs and I have never been to Disneyland. I've been with my girlfriend now for 2 years. We live together, which is fine. She said to me recently, Bob, you've changed. I said, no, I haven't. I have just stopped pretending. Because we all act on our best behaviour when we first meet someone we want to impress, don't we? I mean, how else would wife beaters get wives? They're not dishing out black eyes on the first date, are they, guys? That is a free date rule. When I first met my girlfriend, I pulled out all the stops. Everything was a good idea, nothing was too much trouble. I was going on picnics and meeting her cunty friends and all that good stuff. They say dogs are a man's best friend, don't they? But I'm not so sure all dogs agree. You ever see a dog owned by a homeless guy? That thing never looks impressed. It's like, oh shit, how did I become best friends with this arsehole? His breath smells worse than mine. It's never their fault in that situation, is it though, the dogs? It's never their fault. You never walk past a dog with a homeless guy and go, ooh, I wonder which one of you two fucked it up. I own a dog, which is cool because I no longer look out of place in a wooded area. Before the dog, I'd be walking through the woods, people would give me that look of, ooh, I wonder how many prostitutes he just buried. I think a good way of telling whether a missing person's dead is when police start searching the woods. How many alive people do they ever find in there? We've all seen the news stories, haven't we? The reporters talking, police searching a wooded area in the background. You never see an officer emerge from those woods shouting, found them! Panic over, guys, she's fine. She just went dogging and lost track of the time. That never happens, does it? They're always found brutally murdered. Brutally murdered. Now, that's a popular tabloid phrase, isn't it? Brutally murdered. And there was me thinking all murders by the very nature were pretty brutal. Brutally murdered makes it sound like there's other murder options on the menu. Police found Janet, 84, earlier today inside her bungalow, having been lightly murdered. Her husband, Ken's, just learnt of the news and is said to be mildly heartbroken. I sympathise greatly with the women who get catcalled by builders on construction sites as they walk past. But for me, it's worse, because from a distance, the builders seem quite keen. Then as I get nearer and they realise I'm not a woman, they start throwing their tools at me. I've never understood why builders catcall. I mean, does it ever actually work? I've never been at a house party or social gathering, and when asking how a couple first met, the woman turns to me and says, well, classic story, really. I was on my way to work, minding my own business, when I saw Dave on top of some scaffolding shout, get your rat out. A horrible phrase, but a great name for a pest control company. I was sat indoors the other night feeling pretty depressed, so I called my ex-girlfriend to let her know that it was all her fault. Called her up and said, I can't carry on living, I'm on the roof, I'm going to jump. She said, go ahead. I said, don't you care? She said, no, not really, you live in a caravan.